Brad Keselowski in the lead. Let's go. You caught this, Brad Keselowski. Come on, Brad. Come on.
Early under 20 seconds, and then everyone else was running right around 21 seconds to maybe low 21s, and the caution has come out now. Danica Patrick around in turn four. And the pace had picked up, though. Pace has picked up. They were running 20.5, 20.4 second laps consistently after they run 30 laps. Pace is picking up, and tough situation for Danica Patrick as she comes down, and the 38 stops right in front of her. And now they're not going to stop. It's not over.
Danica's upset at Gilliland early in the race. Remember the two got together. Danica tried to pay her back, and not pay it back rather. She got the worst of it.
A lot of damage now to the 10. And is it over? She catches back up to the 38. 38 is going to stay on the track. She is not. She mentioned earlier in the day, this is the 38 running the 10 all the way up the track, and then Danica into the wall. And now most recently,
Looks like a replay in opposite positions. The 10 gets behind the 38, runs the 38 up the racetrack.
chases the 38 up the racetrack, and then around she goes. Green light on the pits, and pit road is open, Kelly.
And Kurt Busch has been struggling with both short run speed and long run speed, so they made a wedge adjustment the last time he came to pit road. He said that was
There's 41's pit crew in action right now, guys.
air pressure adjustment for tires, Marty.
Kelly's reporter Brad Keselowski said that's the tightest he's been all day.
There's my guy right
This wasn't working. You can see a wedge adjustment here.
here.
Second place on the middle of your screen. We'll get a chance to adjust it because he's a little bit more.
Brad Keselowski, come on, come on, come on.
A wedge on the right side for Joey Logano, trying to free him up just a little bit more. A four-tire change in fuel for the 22 as he blasts off pit road.
And a big parking lot jam up right there coming off of pit road.
At Total Wireless, we got your back every day. Others, not so much. Just look at the facts. Switch to Total Wireless and save 50% off Metro and Cricket. Guaranteed. With one line when you keep the phone and number you love. Facts. That means you'll pay half of these other guys charge if you bring your phone. Facts. And we were the first 5-year price guarantee in prepaid. So one thing's for certain, we've got you covered. Get the facts. Then switch to Total Wireless.
The tough calls
This thing.
aren't my rest day. It's the bacteria in their sweaty clothes. Adding Lysol laundry sanitizer kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria detergents leave behind. Clean is good, sanitized is better.
The network. It is more than just infrastructure. It is the heart of the connected enterprise, collecting and circulating data wherever it needs to be, to keep business moving, to energize AI, and to make exceptional things happen. We are architecting the fabric of tomorrow's connected enterprise. Unleash a modernized network with HPE Security First AI-powered networking.
The actual journey of helping your hair, it is a lot easier than you think.
It's definitely worth it.
I didn't expect so much hair to come back.
I went to the Hims website. Within 10 minutes, I was talking to a provider.
I started to see results in the first 2 to 3 months. Even when I'm running and my hair is swaggy, I do not have to worry about what it looks like.
And I don't have a white shiny spot anymore. Start today at hims.com.
A grandfather clock is on the line at the most prestigious late model stock
We're
race
back
in
in action, guys.
Martinsville Speedway, September 27th. Watch live on the NASCAR channel in partnership with World Racing.
Running fourth here at Martinsville, Kevin Harvick came to pit road to repair that left front fender. He received damage when he was getting off of pit road, and the 41 had contact with him. Remember, they were all jockeying for a position to see who could come up on an odd number, but ultimately Harvick was fourth. But don't forget, at Chicagoland, contact with Jimmy Johnson and not hitting sent his car into the wall and ruined the first part of their chase. They didn't want to make the same mistake here. Rodney Childers called him down pit road. Rick, we saw that pit stop on NASCAR nonstop. Here's the race off of pit road where the contact was made.
No! No! No!
The 41 has damage. Joey Logano cleared,
God
but the two,
damn.
incredible damage on the two of Brad Keselowski as well. We talked about this with Penske cars trying to let one another in. Well, if you're back in row two, how can you try to prevent it? You try to push those guys through one and two, trying to push the issue. There was some heavy contact and heavy damage on the two, really heavy on the 41, and of all people, lucky dog goes to Parlett, was the other chase car.
Like on the restart, they just didn't do a good job of making the transition. They took off slow. The 22 got at the racetrack. The 2 got in the back of the 22. They come off the corner. The 20 and the 2 make contact. It's all from there.
I can't believe they did that.
The 41, he makes heavy contact with the inside wall. Coming off turn two, there's initial contact.
With the 41, big hit. But, you know, this all started on the restart. They just didn't do as good of a job this time of making all the transitions work, and it got everybody checked up.
Where the 41 hits, that inside wall, that's actually a new safer barrier there. It used to just be a concrete wall.
So here we go. They're side by side. They take off. 22 doesn't get quite as good of a run as we've seen. The 2 gets into the back of the 22, gets everybody checked up. Then it gets started from there.
Yeah, the two doesn't want to go. He lets the wants to let the 22 in, but the 41 is pushing the issue because that's what he needs to do. He can't let the two just sit there and wait. He has to try to push the two. Kelly, the 41 looks like it has some heavy damage.
Yeah, and they've been tearing apart the sheet metal, trying to check that upper control arm to see if there's any suspension damage there to that right front headset. I can steer. It's just not really good. He's been remarkably calm on the radio, just saying, all right, we're okay, we'll get our car checked out. Obviously, they want to continue as much as they can and keep whatever valuable points they can, Marty.
Kelly, some very quick decisions made by Paul Wolf. They initially brought Brad Keselowski to pit road, then they told him to come back here to the garage area. Brad kept saying, I know I need at least a tie rod on the right front. I have counted 18 people working on this car. You're only seeing a few of them. There are a few at the back running back and forth to the transporter, getting parts and pieces and bringing it out. Several of Joey Logano's crew members are here as well. You can see those Pinto uniforms. In fact, Raymond Fox, the car chief for Joey Logano, is here helping out the two-car team as well. This is all too familiar for the 2 team. Remember last year here at Martinsville, they had a part failure that really sent them sideways in this round of the chase, and that's when they were eliminated going into the Homestead race. So they are all too familiar with this situation and how critical it is to get this fixed if they can and get it back on the racetrack. Caution's still on the track, so they're working quickly.
Yeah, they're
as quickly
working
as they
on my
can on this two-car to get it fixed.
man's car right now, guys.
3 laps now as cars continuing to work their way around the paperclip. I was questioning the Ford's decision to pit to fix the left front tire, but, you know, good for them. They would have been right in the middle of that. They were running forward. They decided to come down and fix that fender. And I'll be the first one to admit that definitely at this point looks like a great decision.
And we get Ford in a second. Big Murray and David Reagan has worked his way up to 4th. 2 guys out of the chase. They're going to have a lot to do as he wins this race.
Flashback into Keselowski to last year at Charlotte in the fall, and up into the wall, 20 goes as the 2 trying to get up in that high line. And Matt showing his displeasure with the 2. That was under caution. And then post-race, Matt got into the 20. And the 20 decided to show his displeasure once they got back to the holes. And now today, as they came out of 2, big contact between the 2 and the 20. The 41 caught up in it.
Not karma.
The 2 is in the garage.
I'd say the 24 was a little bit lucky with the 21 winner at turn 3. After that impact, you know he didn't have good steering. It was just barely missed a 24.
So the 41 was being held for coming to pit road too soon. Then when they exited pit road, Kurt was speeding.
Let's get it, boys and girls.
To go for Martinsville.
Come on, McDonald's. You got this.
Turn two, they would clear McMurray to get into second.
Three wide as they go into turn three.
Come on, Jamie McMurray.
Amazingly, they're going to hang on to it. Oh, into the wall goes the 55. The 48 goes into the wall with it. They stay green. Pointed in the right direction. 41 on his way back into the garage now. As the 4 of Kevin Harvick has moved up tonight. Denny Hamlin on the outside of Tony Stewart. Smoke coming out from the front of the 55 of David Reagan. Contact was made between Reagan and the 48 of Jimmy Johnson.
You see on the left of your screen, the 41 has to go behind the wall to try to make bigger repairs. They couldn't get it repaired on pit road only.
So they're behind the wall. So is Brad Keselowski.
Come on, McDonald's.
Rolling back out on the pit road.
Come on, Jamie McMurray.
Once again, try to
And look who's out.
time the big laps. Marty?
Look who's out.
Said for some reason the wheel will not turn to the left. They had to jack up the left side of that 2 car. You see him going around pit road. His teammate Joey Logano, the leader, passing him on the racetrack, will go down another lap. They had to get that fixed before they could send Brad Keselowski out. But quick repair for that 2 team. You gotta get credit for that.
Come on, Brad Keselowski. Come on.
Keselowski scored 35th, 9 laps down, just in front of Alex Kennedy. Now he's 10 laps down.
All this has worked to Jeff Gordon's advantage. He had a bad pit stop, got himself back in the back, wasn't the right to have a chance to win this race. All of this started. He found a way around the wrecks. Now he's in position to possibly win this race. And at the top of the show, we talked about Don Chaser. Who can spoil the Chaser's opportunity? We talked about Dale Earnhardt Jr., maybe Jimmy Johnson. How about Jamie McMurray in the 1 car? We didn't even really have him listed. And here he is by his 3rd, putting pressure on Jeff Gordon. Jamie McMurray, an impressive run. Sitting 3rd. Kyle Busch behind him in 4th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 5th. Mark Truex Jr. is 6th. Ryan Newman and Casey Kane, 2 non-chasers. In the top 10, running 7th and 8th. Kevin Harvick, 9th. Jimmy Johnson is 10th. Not long ago, Ryan Newman got the free pass, being the first car lap down. He was way down the field, and now he's battling for a top 5.
Under 50 laps to go for Martinsville.
Kevin Harvick. And all those wrecks played into his favor as well. They pick up a lot of spots through all that. Good solid run. Now it looked like running 8th or 9th wasn't going to be good a little while ago. Now if you run 9th, you're the fifth best chase guy. So what looked bad a little while ago doesn't look so bad anymore.
Logano, Gordon, McMurray, Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Logano has 8/10 of a second lead over second place Jeff Gordon. And Kenson cleared by Logano. Maybe no. Kenson takes him out. Logano into the wall. Caution comes out and the crowd roars.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. Karma. Karma.
Helmets coming off. Crew members of 20. Joe Logano stuck in the grass. If the 20 of Matt Kenseth can continue The favorite for the title, Joey Logano out of his car. Matt Kenseth out of his car. It will be an interesting trip to the Infield Care Center. Listen into the 20 radio.
Wow, man, it's the right calling down there. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. It's just, I flew right through it.
And the crew of the 22 made their way into their hauler. Again, the two drivers, anytime you get out of your car in the middle of a race, you're required to go to the Infield Care Center. So as we speak, Joey Logano and Matt Kenseth are in the Infield Care Center together. Something you couldn't have expected, but was always a possibility. Payback. The team taking a look underneath the 22. I mentioned the Kansas race.
And Matt was doing all he could to block Joey. He needed to win that race, and Joey got to him. He felt like he blocked him a little too much, trying to make him move on the outside. Matt blocked him again. They got to turn one. Decided to get into the 20. Win the race. And then a week later, coming to pit road, Matt called to the 22, pulled in front of him in brake track in front of the pit road. It didn't look like that to me. It looked like the 22 was trying to get a pit road himself, but Matt Kenseth had a disagreement on that. And then today, the 20 is being lapped by the 22. The 20 clearly just gets in the left rear quarter panel, drives the 22 into the corner. There was a lot of conversation after Kansas. Would there be retaliation? I was a firm believer that the 20 was going to make it difficult on the 22, but I honestly didn't expect to see this. But without a doubt, Matt Kenseth had another plan here. Yeah, I didn't expect to see it either. I thought that Matt would, like you, I thought he would make it difficult on Joey for the rest of the year. But I thought Matt would make it difficult on Joey anyway if he was racing for the championship and he won that race. And you know, this is part of the NASCAR environment right now that needs to be discussed. Like, you know, at some point, you know, there has to be an end to intentionally wrecking people. I mean, NASCAR will have to step in at some point and say, you know what, penalize someone. Because the penalties aren't laid out, then it's okay to do it. And, you know, that's, unfortunately, that's where we are right now. I think they're going to have to step in at some point and draw the line.
NASCAR's response to this issue was if the 20 was able to continue on, they were not going to allow him to continue on.
This isn't the first time we've seen this. You know, Matt Kenseth wrecking Joey Logano. This isn't the first incident like this. You know, this goes way back. And, you know, ultimately, I think NASCAR is going to have to take control of it.
Take a look in the garage area. Not a very happy person. That's Joey Logano's dad right there. Todd Gordon, the crew chief, holding it back. Tempers always get a little more heated when you come to a short track because there is going to be some contact made. This was a situation where these two had a history. NASCAR has just announced over the radio, driver, crew chief, and owner of the 20 have all been called to the NASCAR hauler at the end of this race. The NASCAR officials are all in the control tower now as they will oversee a race. And so that's the reason for post-race, those three being asked to go to the NASCAR hauler, driver, crew chief, and owner of the 20 have all been invited to the NASCAR hauler at this race's conclusion. Let's go, Mike.
And Rick, as you mentioned, you saw Todd Gordon, the crew chief of the 22, restrain Tom Logano, Joey's father. They had to escort him inside the transporter out of harm's way to try to calm him down a little bit. Now, Todd Gordon, I had a conversation with him this morning, and he was quite clear that they thought this might be a possibility. It seemed as though, talking to the team, they were debriefed as to what to do if this did transpire. Todd Gordon still trying to calm everybody down. Dave?
Joey Logano has walked out of the Infield Care Center. Joey, are you surprised?
Well, yeah, I thought, you know, I think what happened in Kansas is a completely different deal. You know, we were racing for the win, and
with that.
They won't let me get to him.
And for obviously very disappointed, his chase is in jeopardy now for the championship record.
And that team is going to work diligently to get him back out on the track with a red flag condition. Joey Logano is still, as the scoring loops go, on the lead lap because the race leader is Jeff Gordon. He's been stopped on the front stretch. And as the red flag for cleaning up the track continues, the work is not supposed to be done on a car under red flag conditions, but obviously they'll suffer the penalty for work on the red flag or work under the red flag condition because they want to get out losing as few laps as possible.
Yeah, and, not to be lost in what you just said, Jeff Gordon now, he has inherited the lead. He is in position to win this race and have an opportunity to, lock himself into going to Homestead. So all this mayhem and chaos that we've seen over the last several laps, Jeff Gordon's been the huge benefactor of that. Jamie McMurray talked about it before he started on the outside. So all these guys, obviously, not that they wanted, but it's opened the door for Jeff Gordon to take advantage of it.
Let's take another look. The 20, by the way, Matt Kenseth has been released from the infield care center. Here's what took place. While this is happening, the 24 goes by and takes the lead. Marty.
Matt Kenseth is out of the infield care center. What is your side of the story, Matt?
Well, it's really a disappointing day. I thought we were going to have a shot at the win there. And, they were jacking up the restart real bad to let each other in as teammates, which that's fine. And Brad went in there, and I got outside of Joey, and I was going to try to race him for the win, and Brad wiped me out for some reason. I'm not really sure why. And then we had so much damage on the right front. I should have probably just put it in the garage and just got into one and couldn't get it to turn and ran Joey over. So disappointing end for sure.
Joey said it was a complete coward move on your part. Reaction to that?
I don't have any comments for that.
There will be people who say there was intent involved, even though you said you had a right front go down. What's your comment to those folks?
Well, there's people who say a lot of things. Clearly was trying to take him down and, got in the corner and, certainly ruined his day. I know what it's like to be that too. Some days you're the bat, some days you're the ball. It's never fun when you're the ball. So, to play a disappointing end to our chase. And, he's got a couple races left. He's got the best car. He might get a couple wins here and still have a shot at it. So, certainly disappointed it came down to that. Man, I was out there trying to race hard as I could for Dollar General, try to get the win. I really thought we were going to have a shot for a win before, they got me the first time. So, disappointed to get wiped out twice in the last 4 weeks with a shot to win for sure.
Do you think this is over, or do you see another chapter maybe coming in retribution from him?
I don't know. I feel like every week's a new week. Go out and race. Do what you think is right. Race as hard as you can, and just take it 1 week at a time. So I don't know. Try to do the best I can. You never like to be in these situations. They really stink, to be honest with you. But sometimes you get put in these spots, and you gotta try to keep respecting the garage area. You can't get yourself ran over. You can't get a chase next year and get ran over for the same reason. So, like I said, I hate the way it ended. Wish we were out there celebrating or have a shot for the win like we did before we got wrecked. So, disappointed day.
Matt Kenseth very matter of fact about it, Rick, but that is his side of the story.
For both sides now.
Yeah, I think ultimately what he said there at the end was, he felt like if he didn't take a stand, that he would just continue to get run over. And he felt like Joey had done something to him. He felt like Brad also had done something to him. And if he didn't make a stand, then it would just happen again. So that was the stand he made.
We're under a red flag condition, and the
With damage, gets us 22 in the left rear, drives him off the turn
isn't always obvious.
Eczema isn't always red.
But now, eczema isn't always going to stop you. With Eblis. Eblis is a once-monthly treatment to help those with moderate to severe eczema find real itch relief and real results. Like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Eblis. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Eblis. Before starting Eblis, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Skin that's still more clear, even at 1 year? Clearly, it's possible with Eblis.
Talk to your doctor about Eblis for eczema.
You didn't get here by chance.